welcome to Let's Talk Autism, where we talk almost anything about autism. Hey, Michelle and Untavion. Hey, Brandy. Nita should be joining us shortly. Good evening. How are you guys? How's everyone doing this Sunday? Oops, sorry, you guys. Hey, Laura. Doing okay? Did I say your name right, Untavion? I think I would say Untavion. Hey, Laura in Texas. Hope you're doing okay, Michelle. Okay. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I see Michelle says she's surviving. Are the kids out of school? The boys out of school right now? I mean, I know today, but are they out of school for the summer? Oops. About to graduate. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Tavion. Hey, Charles. I'm going to put the link in here, Charles, if you want to join on. Nita's going to be here shortly. But if you want to join on, you're welcome. Let me get that link. Right here. Hold on, you guys. Sorry about this. Oh, it's not going through here. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, Charles, I'll send it in the messenger. There we go. So if you want to join on, you're welcome to. Okay, so not till the 25th. Oh, so you have maybe 5 weeks left. I hope that's a good thing. It's out nonverbal. Oh, 24th birthday. So is he in an adult program? And congratulations on the 24th. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Laura. Oh, Eli. Oh, okay. Eli. So what did Eli do after he got out of high school? My daughter's teacher just started to talk to us. She wants to set up a meeting to talk to us about the transitioning into adulthood. And Emily is 16, so she has 2 more years of school. Hey, Loranda. How's Brandon? 6.5 more school days. Oh, you mean weeks? I still have a whole year. Hey, Charles. Hi.
Okay, buddy.
Your shirt. I like it.
Yeah, Cindy and I got our shirts the other day. She wore hers yesterday. I'm wearing mine today.
Nice. Everybody check out Charles's shirt. Yeah, I can see you, Loranda. May 25th. Yeah. That's the same color Steve got. I think mine is like a reddish color. Yeah, I think they came out really nice.
Yeah, Cindy actually would have liked the red one, except it wasn't available in her size, so we got the green, mint color.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. So how are you this weekend, Charles?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How about you?
Doing fine. Tired. But I don't prefer to take naps. So, yeah. So the day's been long and I've been tired. But yeah, it's been a good weekend though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brandon is doing good. Give hugs to my Emily bug. I will. She just fell asleep too a little bit ago. And mine. Oh, is yours blue too, Michelle? Yeah. Here, right here. Lorianda says hi, Charles.
Hi, Lorianda. Yeah. Now I can see the messages now. At first, I wasn't seeing them.
Oh, okay.
You got the red one. Yeah, that's what Cindy would have preferred, except it wasn't available on her site.
Girly, I have to take my naps. Oh, see, I should take. Okay, so I do well with the nap and needing the nap and knowing I need the nap, but I don't do well waking up. If I'm not I'm not the nicest person when I wake up, so I don't like to even fall asleep like during the day. If I wake up in the morning, it's fine, or even in the middle of the night, you know, suddenly. But from a nap, no. Oh yeah, definitely send us a picture with your shirt, Michelle. And he graduated in 2015. Our small town has no programs unless you go out of town. Oh, okay. I'm anxious to see what kind of programs we have. Our town is a little bit over 100,000, and I'd like to see what we have. And so how far? Well, I get it too, because my daughter was going to have some ABA out of town, and that's just like, yeah, I can see how that could be an issue. And it's like school schedule from what I heard, so that would be a bit much. Last month's for Sean in school system, looking for day programs in my area. So far, only ones that really just get paid to babysit. Want a learning environment, and the area code is 77086. And Loretta, what state is that?
7708. Let's see. Let me see if I can factor that into its prime factors.
That is my brother. Oh, oh, I assume you're talking about the naps, Loranda. Oh, Texas. Okay. So wait, Loretta and okay, so Laura is the one in a small town. So, but both of you guys have seniors. Oh, no. He graduated. He's 24. Today's his birthday. And so he just turned 24, you guys. And then Loretta has Sean, who's in his last months of school. I'm dreading that part. But I do know what you're saying, looking for a day program in your area that does more than babysits. I would like the same thing. I know we have one here where they go and they help at stores, and they go and help on a farm, like, because we have agriculture area out here. So they actually had them going out daily to do things. And Lorianda, is that Las Vegas? Wait. Las Vegas. Oh, Sean's gonna be. See, that's what I wanted to know. Okay. So was he still in the high school setting? Up until he turns 22 or 20 for the last few months, I guess. Because I do know that if they're in a special program, they can stay in high school longer. But I don't know that they actually implement that here. The Puzzle Piece Hair Salon. Welcome. I like that name.
Okay.
I was guessing, not sure. Oh, okay, yeah. I think she said Texas. I don't know where Texas. Just June last month, graduate. Okay, so he graduated in 2017. So he's about to be, he's in the school system still? Is it on a campus, a high school campus? Oh, okay. Oh, Joanna, I didn't know. Okay. That's Joanna. She just switched accounts. So Loranda, when Brandon transitioned, what did he go to? Like right out of high school? Did he go to another program that he I guess for 4 years until he was 22? Oh, could we not hear Charles? Life Skills Center. Oh, okay. So it is off campus. Okay. I mean, I know what you mean. It's still the school system because I think they get to stay in the school system even after graduation until what, age 22, right? And I do know that that's why we're doing the transition, because they want to transition her to the next programs due for after high school. So it makes sense for ours to be in the school system too. Yes, Brandon went to oh, that's right, an art program and social skills activities. Nice. Let me let Mr. Charles back in.
Yeah, I got out. I was trying to look at the current messages, and I somehow did
Okay. I was like, oh,
meeting.
we lost Mr. Charles. Okay. So Brandon went to an art program, social skills activities after high school.
Very
Nice.
good.
Yeah. I wonder, like, so I know they have adult day programs too, and I see them out and about in town, but I don't know much about them to say if Emily would be doing something like that or not. So what level autism is Sean? And is he excited? Yeah, you guys, Brandon went to an art program. Did he do art before this program?
Yeah, Linda,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not seeing most of the comments here, so yeah, maybe.
Oh, are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on
Facebook?
this. Yeah, Facebook. Well, I'm actually in StreamYard now.
Oh, okay. So you're reading the comments right here to the right, or to the right?
Yeah, I see. You're suggesting maybe I go on Facebook as well and look at them there. I can do that.
Well, no, I think that there's more on StreamYard because I see some on StreamYard that aren't on Facebook. So that's why I thought you weren't in Facebook, but like you don't see Loretta and Loranda.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any comments. I see you and I see me, and that's it. I see the comment from Loretta. I've toured 5-day habs of nonverbal.
Oh, okay. He's nonverbal, and you went to 5-day habs. Oh, okay. Did you find anything that you and that you've liked? I was thinking because I was trying to think of where is it?
Grass bites wood and walls. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. I think, see some doctor who specializes in pica because, medical professionals would be able to help you with that. And then
I
maybe
know
good advice on that.
Yeah, I agree with Charles. I do know when you're pregnant, when your iron drops too low, you do want to eat things that are not that aren't edible. I mean, some things are like ice. You will crave ice, and so there are some things, but most things that you're craving with pica are not edible things, and that looks like a sign right there. But it is a sign of low iron. It can come with that. What they did with our daughter with low iron, they prescribed her iron pills, and there's gluconate iron pills, and then there's forgot what the other one's called, but they're called ferritin. But one is gluconate, and the other one is sulfate. Sulfate is really hard on her stomach. So gluconate is ferritin as well, but it's not as harsh. Lorienda says they have adult day programs here, but it tends to get like daycare. That's what I wanted to know too. Because there was one by the gym I used to go to, and you could hear them over there. I would see them leave sometimes with one or two of the clients, but I didn't like how they walked through the parking lot ahead of the supervision. And it was a crowded parking lot. That program, and there was a big group that just stayed there all day.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And they rode in the personal people's cars. What was that?
There's one thing if you're looking for daycare, but it's another thing if you're looking for more than that, looking for some help and developing skills.
Exactly. Or continuing those skills. Yes, the only regular class he had in high school was art class. He competed with regular high schoolers. Nice. Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Mixed children out of school with older men of all ages. Nonverbal, need to be very careful to protect him. Good one. The village 1 hour from home. Mixed children out of school with, yeah. Yeah, that's like, so what do they call that? The residential, when not when your kid's a kid residential, but when you're sometimes they prefer to go and live as independent as they can, so they go live in a residential home. That always concerns me too, because you can screen the people that are living in the residential home at that time, but you can't screen the ones coming in. And so yeah, it's especially nonverbal. So Emily is verbal. She can speak and she can request things. She speaks well. She does not conversate though. So if I ask her things about school, she won't relate them. She won't relay them back to me. I think I saw Kate was here. I don't know why I can't see Kate. Oh, hey, Kate.
Okay.
I see her now. She's in Facebook. And I do ferritin infusions. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay. So this is somebody else. My system here is acting up. Every time I comment, it cuts you and Charles off. Oh, I wonder what's going on. Yeah, Sean doesn't know danger, nonverbal. Yeah, that's a scary thing, because it's like having a toddler with you, and you don't expect them to know the dangers of the street and dangers of people. They don't understand those things, but we have grown, in my case, almost grown adults that we have to still protect like that. And then the other thing that worries me is that other people don't know that they're not aware of, the safety, or that they have a lack of safety skills. Yeah, group homes. Yes. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Lorianda. Yes, group homes. Hey, Danielle. And our Eli was the one. Eli's the one I was talking about and Loretta. So it's Laura and Loretta. Okay, so our Eli loves all types of music, and he is scattered in all age groups. Our small town in Bandera, Texas, 50 miles west of San Antonio, Texas, is there such a thing of musical schools for autistic children or adults? I don't know. I know that there is some instruction, say like from piano teachers or violin teachers, that they provide lessons for special needs students. So I know independently you might be able to find some, but I don't know specifically. Does anyone know anything specifically about music schools for children and adults autistic? And she's in Texas. Wait, actually, yeah, I think, wait, I can't remember now which one. I think maybe they're both in Texas. Yeah, oh yeah, they're both. Yeah, because this one, she said it right here. The other one was from Texas, but she didn't say where. Laura didn't say. So, okay, I'm a. Oh, you're over there now? Okay. Loranda's jumping around. Okay, there is music therapy.
Yeah, I thought they have to have that. You know, it's
yeah, they do have one. They do have it as therapy. I don't know if they have where they would have a school though, but yeah, music therapy for autism. Yeah, I think it's really good with language too. When it's verbal music, you know, even how babies benefit from it. They learn lots of language through singing. I'm outside teaching my 2 kids to ride bikes. Help. 2 kids. It was hard enough teaching 1. It was funny because it seemed like all 3 of my kids learned how to ride a bike at one time as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. And you're in Texas too. Oh, and here's Nita.
That'd be quite a trick riding bikes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Probably more than one at the same time.
What was that? What did you say?
That'd be quite a trick riding bikes.
Oh, both of the bikes at one time. Hey, Nita.
Hey, guys. How's everybody?
Hey.
Hi, Nita.
How are you?
Good. Oh, that's Kate right here. Okay.
Cleaning off my computer. DeAndre done made a sticky mess. I'm going to have to hide this again.
Oh, boy.
We have music. So, okay, so you have music therapy for autism there. Do you have it? Is it in a school? Like what kind of setting, or is it in a, you know, they have the occupational centers. I always wonder where they did that, but yeah. So with Laura, I guess maybe, I don't know. You said specifically school. I don't know if it'll be a school, but it is a therapy, but you would have to find who provides the therapies. And I do know that medical will cover some things like that. Check at the college for music programs. That's a good start too. And Brandon is just like Emily. He doesn't relay message back to me of how his day was. I need my glasses, sorry, you guys.
If he does, it will be a week later.
What was that?
If he does, it will be a week later, she said.
Yeah, a week later. Yeah, so that's what I noticed too. But when you need it, or if it's a week later, it's a week later. You know, especially if it's vital. But yeah, that's the same thing. I can tell when she totally doesn't understand the question, she'll repeat the question, and like that's the answer.
Yeah, I remember myself when I was in 1st grade. I was notorious for losing things that the teacher would send home with me.
my kid, 2 of my kids were notorious for keeping them hidden in their backpacks. Totally too late. I'm having such a hard night with my high functioning son Eddie. He's 14 and knows everything. That's the age that they know everything.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
those
relate
teenage
to,
years.
Yep.
I can relate to being that way, in my teens, thinking I knew everything, and you know, you find out you don't.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Unfortunately, you find out down the road you don't. Lorianda says no school. It is in OT PT centers. Okay, that's what. Oh, so it's in an occupational therapy center, physical therapy center. So Laura, so instead of maybe looking for a school, probably look for the therapy through. I would probably start with medical or his caseworker. My 14-year-old is on a trike. My 14-year-old is on trike. My 13-year-old is trying to learn how to handle a two-wheeler without training wheels. Plus, remember to let the kickstand up. Oh my goodness. Is it a trike? Is it the three-wheel bike? That's what we got for Emily. We love that.
Yeah, I think I
Well, I
get
hope
one.
they're doing good.
DeAndre.
Yeah, I could see DeAndre. Oh my goodness. If he was on a regular bike, if he did that, oh my goodness, he'd be everywhere.
Vroom,
Oh
vroom.
my goodness. Right? But yeah, we like that. Yeah, I think he would like that too. It's a lot of exercise too.
Expensive? Is it real expensive?
I can't remember how much we paid for it.
Okay, because I want to.
Yeah, I know they can be.
Because he took his two-wheelers and just played with the paddles. Just turned it over, and that's all he wanted to see was the wheels go round and round.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know where we got ours? We got ours at Sam's Club. I do remember that. We got a Sam's Club. I want to say it was under 200. It was under 200, I think.
Oh, okay.
But they can be expensive online. No, if anything, it might have been a little bit over 200, but it was right around there.
Yeah, I think I may look into getting him one. Maybe he'll get on and want to learn, because he has like 4 bikes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did he ever ride him with training wheels?
We tried a couple times. He got it for a minute, and then he just wasn't interested. He didn't want to ride the bike. He wanted to turn it over and just watch the wheels go round and round, that kind of stuff. So every time we bring it out, he's not interested in riding the bike. So maybe if and even with Kiyomi riding hers, he I don't know. But maybe if we get him a three-wheeler, because and ride with him, take him to the park. Yeah, maybe he'll get into it.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. We thought Emily would like it, but you can't really do like an adult bike with training wheels. But her bike was on training wheels, and then she outgrew her bike, so that's why we did that.
She was gone on that bike.
Oh yeah, that's right. You should have seen her. She kept looking back at us. She looked like the Wicked Witch on Wizard of Oz. With the way she was riding, you should have seen how oh my god, she was flying. I even had to like yell at her, like, Emily, wait. And Steve was between me and Emily. Oh my goodness.
I see Lorianda kept my things in my book bag. I did not want my parents to see.
Wait a minute, I just noticed Mr. Charles has on his shirt. All right.
Yep. Yeah, we're all sharing what colors we have. Yep. That's what I said. I said that right as it got done.
Cindy wore her shirt yesterday. I've got mine on today, but
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The teacher sent home was accidental. It's like one time she sent home a census sheet, and I lost it. So she has, do you have that census sheet I sent? I didn't know what a census sheet was, and I thought she was saying census sheep, and so I wrote on this paper. I wrote this one word, SENSISHEP, census sheep, and underneath it I wrote some nonsense. I turned that into the teacher, thinking that would satisfy her. Of course it didn't.
Oh my! Did you get in trouble? Did your mom find out?
Well, I guess eventually they got the thing straightened out, but but that was just typical of me then when I was in first grade.
Yeah, I remember when they used to put it on your, they would pin it to your shirt. So when you go home or you go to your parent, you wouldn't forget to give it to them. So that's what exactly, Loranda. That's 2 of my kids. Oh my goodness. And it was funny because the first kid did it a few, 5-7 years before the third one. And she said, he left the house and she said, did you notice how he didn't let you touch his backpack? And I thought, oh my goodness, as soon as he came home, looked through it, all this stuff in there. But it was funny because she picked up on it because she remembered when she used to do that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Circle, back to earlier. When I was smaller, when I was a little girl, I had pica. I always had low blood levels, anemia deficiency, and would put coins in my mouth. I think there is something with that. I did cognitive therapy, and now as an adult, I have OCD. That makes a whole lot of sense.
Lack of iron. Get some iron from all the coins don't contain iron, but still, you don't know that as a kid.
Yeah, and it's non-edible. It's one of those things where you're. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I used to do that too. I swallowed a couple quarters that way, but yeah, I used to do that too. Run around with my little offering for church when I was a kid. But it was like a metallic, like taste, like it. I don't know. It was strange. I suffer from low blood iron now. I don't know if I did then though. So do you have it under control now, Loranda? I did comment. And Danielle says, yes, the adult trike has 3 wheels. We had to return the first one for a bigger one, so it became more costly, but worth it. Okay, yeah, that's what we got, Emily, with the big basket in the back. Nita, you could probably find it. If Sam's Club carried it this year again, you could probably find it. Do you guys have Sam's Club?
Yeah, and Costco.
Okay, yeah, you could. Okay, yeah. So I wasn't sure if they'd go on the East Coast. Both of them did, but yeah, you can find that probably online if they carried it again, and they have free shipping for some things. Bought Sean 3-wheeler adult bike basket on the back at the pawn shop for $300. Nice. Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah. When we posted a picture, I've seen a lot of people said they either had it or where did you get it? But I think those are really good ideas. It's because I feel like it's safe if you're not Emily doing breaking speed limits. For real. I felt like, and sometimes I felt like that third wheel was coming off the ground. Love those trikes. I used to love those too. Oh my goodness. It's hard to get therapy like OT physical therapy, speech therapy in our hill country town. They come out and they be a long drive from the city to the hill country, so I end up giving up. Yeah, that could be discouraging.
Yeah.
And it's strange because then they have some places that are well populated that are lacking services as well. But yeah, I can see how that can get frustrating.
Yeah, that's really odd. I said that's really odd, especially if it's a big city or well populated area and they don't have the services.
Yeah, because there was somebody who used to say this I heard Pennsylvania's waiting list, I think was a while. And then, because I think that was Leslie. And then Florida, I heard they have, Kenyana was talking about lack of service. But yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like you would think it's it should be built into medical,
Yeah.
And they should just have it there, available for everyone, like they have your doctors. Yes, the metallic taste. Yeah, I was thinking about that a few weeks back too. I don't know. That was, oh my goodness, you can't do that nowadays. Sam's was out when I checked, but can't remember Costco. Oh, okay. We got ours a year ago, so I don't know. Yeah, if they were restocking. I know they're on Amazon too, Nita.
Okay. I'm gonna look into it. Maybe he'll, because like I said, he has 2 bikes here. He has a bike over his dad, a bike at his grandma. He is just, and 2 of them
And he
have the
probably like,
trailer.
what are all?
And we tried.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe if I get him the trike, then yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Did he ever do anything like scooters?
Did he have a scooter? I think he had a scooter at his dad's. But
He
he's
likes
not
that.
interested. If it's not a steering wheel attached to it, he ain't interested.
Hey Nita, you know what you're gonna have to do? You know, like like the
What?
people like like Lowrider or like in LA and stuff, and they be souping up the cars and they got the metal steering wheel and they put those on bikes. You're gonna have to put that on his trike.
He'll probably get on
Have
it
it on-
real quick then. He'll probably get on it real
That bike will be stolen so quick. Oh my goodness.
right.
No matter where it is. Oh my goodness. And because they put all kind of money into them bikes. Remember Snoop used to ride around on his, what's his name? I forgot. Baby Boy. He had his, but yeah, they put money into those bikes. I wish I could post a pic so you all could see it. He has basket and fat tires. He's already 6 feet tall. Oh my goodness, he's tall.
Yeah, he's real tall. Wow.
Mm-hmm. He ain't even, he's like, 14. He's
13,
not even
13, 14.
Yeah. Oh, he's the younger one?
Wow.
Yeah, she's teaching her 13 and 14-year-old. I don't know which one is older. He could be 13. Let me see. Nita, you want to read that one?
It says, yes, I have it controlled because my OCD now thinks, what happened?
Sorry.
I'm reading.
Sorry.
OCD thinks it is growth. I get nausea thinking about it. I am so bad now that I cannot use portable potties at an event I can't either, Lorianda. Just the thought of the smell. Ooh, I would not drink so I don't have to go to the restroom. Yeah, I'm with you on those porta potties. Ooh, it's something about those smells.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's a fund for it in Michigan.
You know what? Me and Danielle gonna have to become real good buddies because she know everything. She got the hook up.
Right?
She got all the information.
And then when she say Michigan too, it's
yeah, she's
right
here.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's not like she said like her own city. She said Michigan State.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She's here. What chapter?
Lorianda, does that cause you to have a lot of anxiety? Does it bring on like anxiety disorder as well? We're in the it's across all the groups, Kate. They are on Amazon. And because we almost bought one on Amazon and we were shopping at Sam's Club and we just happened to walk past it and see it. So it was convenient. It is built into medical, but hard for some to come out. And when you're 21 years, see, why is that? Is it because it's tied to the school system, or does it just they have fewer services for somebody over 21 for adults? Oh, and I have a question.
Well, it was a conversation a while back about AVA for adults. Didn't we have that here?
We did have that conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think they were saying the same thing. It was hard for adults or something to that nature.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Can't remember who it was.
Right.
Yeah. So does anyone know, so is your pediatrician done when they turn 18, or does it go along with that? And this, like the school system, or do they change when the day they're over 18, they don't have their pediatrician anymore?
But for our special needs kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brandon had a bike with training wheels, but then he got too big, LOL, then lost interest. That's what Emily did too. Emily and Brandon have a lot. So does it seems like DeAndre and Emily are always in sync. Always in sync. like they're messaging or chatting on the phone. Let me see. Oh, okay. Wait. Occupational therapy and physical therapy. Is that? Maybe she was referring to that. Oh, he's 14. Yeah, 6 feet tall. He's got 4 or 5 more years at least of growing.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tall.
Right, Michelle?
So, Mr. Charles, when you were growing up, did you have any kind of therapy? Well, I know you didn't know about the autism, but did you have any kind of?
Yeah, when in my senior year of high school, my mom and I went every week to a pair of psychologists in neighboring town, and my mom would talk with one of the psychologists while I would talk with the other, and they were helpful. They helped me, to help me, among other things, with vision and with getting along with family better and preparing me for college life.
Okay.
So while they couldn't diagnose the autism, then just not enough was known about it then to even nobody would have guessed that then, because they hadn't even connected the dots between classic autism, which some also called Kanner syndrome after one scientist who worked with it, or Asperger's syndrome. They hadn't connected the dots and seen there was a connection between them.
Mm-hmm.
And as I mentioned, not much was known about that, because Hans Asperger worked under the auspices of the Nazis in Germany, and so how valid work was, I don't know, but it was discredited along with all the Nazi so-called medical experiments because of the and regime under which he conducted his research.
Wow. Okay.
It's funny how much is behind all this stuff that we don't even know.
Right.
And it's hard to believe that that autism has probably been around for forever, but it's only been diagnosed since, what year was it? I think somebody in the 1932 or something, somebody had it. They went back. I think it was I thought that was the earliest case I read, but I know that it wasn't a diagnosis. What was that?
It makes sense that it would be somewhere around then. I'd never heard of autism until I was in my 30s. My late first wife, Judy, told me there was a TV program coming on about a school educational program for autistic children. I said, what are autistic children? And their children are like off in their own little world. And then, we watched it, and it was interesting, but I didn't at the time see the connection between myself and those kids, because when I was little, I didn't spin the wheels endlessly on my toy trucks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, it definitely wasn't well known like it is today. Like, you can see some things, and some people who even the layperson can sometimes see autistic signs.
Right.
Lay to autism anyways. So yeah, that's what I thought, because just reading about it, Lorianda, made me start to get anxious. Oh my goodness, he's a size 13 shoe.
Wow. And that's my grown son's shoe size.
Oh yeah, see, I thought you were somebody, Andre. Yeah, for real, 13.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. She have
You
signed
have
up
to
for
keep a refrigerator full, I know.
Right? Oh my goodness. She'd have to sign. Maybe Sean have signed up for a waiver program.
She'd have to.
Oh, so how? No. Yeah. Maybe we didn't. I mean, I can't understand that one. But if you type it again, we'll read that. I think you have to get on a waiting list for services as an adult. Really?
Oh wow.
I heard that about the adult programs, and they said you have to start about the age of 16. Yeah. When they turn 18, you would have to find a neurologist because they would no longer be able to see a pediatrician. Yeah,
well,
that's what I
always has been to a neurologist. So he's been seeing her since he was 3. So I guess.
And then Emily went. Oh, go ahead.
It was a neurologist who diagnosed me.
Yeah, that's who diagnosed my son too, a neurologist.
So yeah.
And we went through a psychologist, and she still. Well, yeah, we had a psychologist diagnose her, and then instead of a neurologist, she sees a psychiatrist.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we'll get a family doctor when she transitions for other things. At 3 years, signed up and took 12 years waiting list, and now he get reprised community services. So many hours each per month, therapy and waiver program. Hard part finding good in-home service. Yeah, that's the hard thing when you get approved for the services, but nobody. Go ahead.
I'm still stuck on the 12 years waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow. I know, right? I thought the beginning of your word was cut off. Yeah. For real. 12 years. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. But yeah. It doesn't, if you can't find anyone, that's the problem, even if it gets funded.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, my son lost pediatrician at 18, but his doctor kept him pro bono until 21. Bless his doctor, did get paid for those next 3 years. He loved Brandon, but he did not see him as would have started questioning his license service given. I understood it, and I was so grateful. That's nice that he did that.
Yeah, that was awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So who does he see now, Lorianda? What type of doctor? Had to find a family doctor?
Oh, did not get paid.
Yeah,
hey,
that's
Dana.
awesome. Hey, Dana.
Oh, Sean was diagnosed in 1974.
Wow.
Wait. I thought she said, how old is Sean? Whoa. House of Cards with Tommy Lee Jones and Kathleen Turner was my first real look at autism. Okay. I didn't know that was about autism. And back autistic people, so many others were just, I don't say that word. So yes, I know a bad word today, but was regularly used and abused, kicked out. There was an official diagnosis. It just wasn't, and it just wasn't as well known or prevalently diagnosed.
Right. Hey, Pammy.
Hey, Pam.
I mean, the strange thing about what we call the R word now, and we don't even say it now, is that when it came out, when that word was first used in the 1950s, it was actually viewed as the polite term for kids who had mental challenges.
Yeah.
It replaced the words. Some people today don't know it, but the words moron, imbecile, and idiot used to be medical terms referring to mild, moderate, and severe degrees of mental impairment.
Really?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Never
A
knew that.
person with IQ between 50 and 74 was classified as a moron. Person with IQ between 25 and 49 is classified as an imbecile. Someone with an IQ under 25 was classified as an idiot.
So wait, so when those words were used as diagnoses, were they used previous to that for anything else, or did they get those diagnoses and then society ran and started to turn them into those words? Do you know what I'm talking about?
1950s, those words got replaced as far as being used as medical terms. They were they stopped being used, and they started using the term we now abbreviate MR for it. And that it was around the early 1980s that people started using using the R word as an insult,
a derogatory. Yeah.
Nobody used it to mean anything other than someone who was medically diagnosed as such, and that's when it became an insult. And kids started and spread to all ages, calling people the R word, and even making some compound words out of it. People who've grown up 1980s or later, don't realize there was a time when MR was actually considered the polite term for someone who was mentally impaired.
That's interesting. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Michelle says her doctor said try to get on a waiting list before the age of 10.
Wow.
I know. Yeah, I know they say, I know they say do it in high school, for adults. I mean, for the adult program, start in high school and get on that waiting list. That's crazy but I guess the services, it can be really full because, I mean, it's a program that they stay on after adulthood and, they can stay in there. They don't age out. All of that will change once they become an adult. My son will be transitioning to an adult psychiatrist. I just thought the other day, I'm pretty sure her psychiatrist, he specializes in autism, but I don't know. I don't think he's specifically a pediatric psychiatrist. Hey, Dinah, go ahead.
That was saying, well, with DeAndre, I know his neurologist is a pediatric neurologist, so I'm wondering now, what's gonna happen. I know they did say he would more than likely in a couple years have to switch over to a psychiatrist. And that's probably what it's gonna be, psychiatrist or psychologist, something like that.
Yeah.
But more than likely the psychiatrist, because that's the one who can prescribe. The medications.
Let me see. So I didn't see Dinah, but Loriana said hi. So hello, Dinah.
Hi, Dinah.
Yeah.
And Kate says that she's still in pediatrics.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, I guess, a lot depends on the doctor and also on insurance.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the doctor may be a pediatrician, but may be willing to work with some young adults with whom he or she has worked when they were children.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that some work with children and adults. I know that a doctor I had, she had her own office and everything. You know, it wasn't HMO, but she did pediatric services as well. So I don't know if that's what they call a family doctor, but that would have been prime for me to find one in our HMO, so we wouldn't have to change. But I didn't think about it. You know, I just gave her the same pediatrician we had. But we would, you know, if we could all make everything easier, we would have, right?
Right.
Yeah, general practitioner is what probably be looking for a family doctor.
Yeah.
We have several doctors. Michelle says she has several doctors. A friend of mine still has her children go into pediatric practice. They are 20 and 24, I think.
Okay.
See, that's what I think. Yeah, private practicing doctor, I think, would be a lot easier to do that than one that's working for an HMO.
Right.
22
years. Okay, Sean, right?
Yeah, so he's 22, and I saw something where she said he's born. Okay, so Sean was born in 99, diagnosed in 2002. Sorry for my error. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, that's the year I was born. I was like, and I was thinking, I thought he was, yeah. Okay, so internal medicine doctor.
Internal
my granddaughter was born.
Oh, was it? Internal medicine doctor and neurologist. It's funny how some have psychiatrists, some have neurologists. Like, we never even spoke about the neurologist with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I transitioned my son from pediatrician at 17 because the medical conditions that needed specialists. Oops.
Hey, Michelle.
And I don't see that one on here. I watched Rain Man before Brandon was conceived and later found out that he had autism.
Yeah. Well, Rain Man was the movie that put me on to the fact that I had autism. That, my daughter had watched it, and she'd been urging me to watch the movie. One day I turned on TV and it was just coming on, so I said, "All right, let me watch it." And that's when I realized
that you had autism.
Yeah, I began wondering, is there a milder form of this? And I looked in the Mayo Clinic Family Medical Guide at the end of the discussion of autism. It said there's also a milder form whose main symptom is social awkwardness.
And that rung the bell. That went ding ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you, Dinah. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So I see how Rain Man, because he was an adult, and I seen how it was your daughter seeing the relevance or the similarities. Lorianda, did you know when, after you seen that movie and then you had Brandon, were you able to see that you might be, that he might have autism? Because the difference between an adult and a child. I wanted to see. I never seen the movie all the way through. Our waiver in Kansas used to be called MRDD waiver. They finally changed it to ID waiver, which I think is what, intellectually delayed. I refuse to say the word. I do too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The MR was a polite term until kids started using it as an insult, and then as those kids grew up, people of all ages were using it as an insult.
Lorianda says, yes, I will go toe-to-toe if someone mocks vulnerable and intellectual disabilities. If I hear derogatory words, I'm ready to fight. So my daughter has been on a waiting list since she was 3, and she's going to be 11, still waiting. 7 years there.
What type of services, though? Wow. You would think they would try to get that right on the ball. 3 at 3.
Yeah, you would think. Or what is that? Early intervention?
Right, right.
Yep, they told my mother in the 60s that my brother was mentally R. But yes, I seen a documentary that they would use the words moron, imbecile, and medical as a medical diagnosis.
Wow.
Yeah. And they had specific IQ ranges that those corresponded to. Moron 50 to 74, imbecile 25 to 49, idiot 24 or below.
Wow.
Yeah. Dannon says, yeah, I remember that, Charles. It's because of that level of ignorance back then when my grandma refused to let me get tagged as being autistic.
Yeah. And of course, that's the thing that intelligence has more than one component to it. And there's the fact that you can perform well academically but lack social common sense, and that's me.
Dinah says, oh, okay, Dinah, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't see your name, sorry. Nathaniel will transition to adult psychiatrist in June.
Okay.
June. Oh, man. There's so many changes at adulthood at 18. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, a lot of changes.
I wanted to cry. Yeah, I wanted to cry when the teachers started talking about that.
Transitioning.
Yeah. Even when I was in elementary, middle, and high school.
Yeah, I think we had during this DeAndre's IEP, one of the questions was, did I plan, for independence, would he be going to a group home? Well, I was like, huh? Because, I'm like, group home? My baby?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Right?
And she just laughed.
Right? Seriously, yeah.
No. Yeah.
I was thinking that the other day. The only way that I would consider it is if Emily was high enough functioning and verbal and communicative to tell me I want to be independent.
Yeah. And that's my thoughts exactly. But right now at this point, no, I just realistically, I don't see it happening. He's a baby. He'll be here.
I was gonna say, not as long as you're around, not as long as any family's around. For real, that's the same here. Yep. That is why I have kept the ID waiver, because they will have adult services for Ralph. That's good. She has that already in place. I would fight people. I was their bodyguards. I was that same way, Loranda. I didn't like anybody bullying anyone, calling people names and things like. Oh my goodness. I still can't deal with that. But yeah, and it's one kid doing it to another kid. Nope. Loretta says Medicaid went from Star Kids for children to Star Plus once 21 years old.
What is it? Star Kids.
I don't know what Star Kids and Star Plus is, but yeah, Medicaid. They had a program, I guess, where they transition.
Oh, okay. What state are you in, Loretta?
She's in Texas.
Oh, she's in Texas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that must be something related to the Texas Medicaid, maybe.
Yeah, I remember Texas had really good programs set up.
Okay.
Jessica was talking about that.
Oh yeah, she sure was.
Yeah. Michelle says, I'm already looking at doctors for the future. Yeah, I haven't even started. I need to. I was a little rough around the edge just when it came to my friends. She didn't play. I think this
Who
is
is
the that one didn't show up in the that one didn't show up in the group.
Oh, okay. Well, hi.
So hi.
We can't see your name, but hi.
Kate says, yes, due to autism, no one else can handle me. Erica says she got meningitis when she was a week old and caused her to get brain damage, and now is also diagnosed with autism and ADHD. She also has never eaten food in her life. She receives speech and OT, but that's about it.
Oh, wow.
And is this the 11-year-old? If it's not, how old is she? Yeah, that's so I assume she has a feeding tube. Yeah, that's good. She gets services.
Yeah.
Is she verbal? Yeah, there are doctors here in Buffalo that work with both. Hey, Pammy. We do not have very good doctors here. My son is on an autism waiver waiting list that he has been on for 2 years now, but the waiting list goes back to 2002. Oh my goodness. My suggestion is not to wait until high school. My son is currently without any services after he graduated last year from high school transition program at 21.
What state is this? Wow, that is a long time.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Oh, the waiting goes back from. Wow, that's ridiculous.
Wait, does it go? Yeah, people are on there from
2000
that were on there. Yeah, that's when they started the waiting list.
Wow,
it's crazy. We definitely do not have enough. Oh, they're both in Kansas. My favorite saying is, "You don't have to be handicapped to be different because everyone is different." Yep.
Yep, everyone is different. That's true.
Autism is a spectrum from severe to functioning.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
This is Dinah.
Oh, Dinah. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about, Nathaniel transitioning. Michelle Gordon agree. Yes, because Brandon was always delayed in learning. He ran 3 to 6 months behind.
Okay.
ID refers to intellectual, yeah. Intellectual developmental. Yeah. Intellectual developmental.
Hey, Kate.
Kate says hi. They did their engagement photos yesterday.
Awesome. Yeah, I seen a couple. Well, I seen one. You had your profile. Ralph was on the way.
Ralph was on the. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just. Go ahead. 8 years. Wow.
I know, right? But he finally got it. I think it was what she said, right? He has it. Yeah, right, Loranda. On a waiting list, you are a number till your number comes up. You wait.
Yeah.
And that's Dinah. And she's in Texas.
Okay.
Lack of social skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what she was talking about. Okay, I remember now, Loranda. Okay. So those are the things that tipped you off. I cried when Brandon transitioned. I know I will. I'm already, yeah. She mentioned transition, and I thought she meant transition a program to next year. And then she said what it was, and I thought, I realized what it was, and yeah. The 3-year IEPs were the triannual, I think they call it, used to always get me because they would be everything for the last 3 years. Those were the hardest for me. It is stressing me out. I cry every time. Oh.
Oh.
They have to ask that during and prepping for transitioning.
They have to.
I'm with you, Nita.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's where.
Are you talking about the group home?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the regional service that comes in every year to interview and check on Emily and everything. They always ask because they would be the case manager of her living conditions when she's an adult.
Okay.
And nope. I'm with you, Nita. I brought my
home for that silly cute.
Oh, I bought my
branded.
Yeah, I don't know why I was reading that out of context. That's good. Like, as long as I'm here and this house is here.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's her name? Jessica. She willed the house to RJ.
Yeah.
She was talking about that on the thing we had.
So no matter what happens, that house belongs to RJ.
Yep. They can come live with RJ, take care of him, but yeah, that's RJ's house. But yeah, that was a good idea how she did that. Whoops. Oh, right here. And even though they were medical diagnoses back then, the same ignoramic connotation to the R word, even in the professional medical places decades before the public started doing it in the 80s.
Yeah. I mean, I think, it comes down to the fact that no matter what medical term they come up with for people who have, who have medical, intellectual disabilities, it's only a matter of time before those words start being used as insults.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some people use the word autism and autistic a few times, but they didn't really mean like, officially diagnosed. I've been with the same pediatrician 5 years ago since we last lived here, now moving back to Ohio.
Oh, you're moving from Texas.
Texas.
Okay. 21 years.
Wow.
Wow.
CTM going to high court. Nita. Do you, it says CT, I'm going to, I was like, I guess I don't know what you were doing. Oh no, actually, yeah.
CT.
Going to high court?
What is that?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering if you knew. Okay. No feeding tube and is very verbal. She drinks Pediasure out of a sippy cup. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen people, other members of the group also have that. There's some that will eat baby food, but I've seen some that are only on Pediasure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just running behind on the comments. Sorry, Erica. Just remember, autism parents, our children and adults are angels down here on earth, and our one-way ticket to heaven, like the Willy Wonka chocolate factory, and our Eli was 6 weeks premature.
Okay.
It overwhelms me. I'm sorry, Pam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The worst part is when my son was to transition. We were at the start of the pandemic, then out of school for the remainder of the year, and now there is no one to pick him up while we are on the waiting list.
Wow.
Yeah, COVID did a real number. Oh, Danielle says it too. They're willing the house to their children. She has a 13, 14-year-old on the spectrum.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah. I got me thinking that. That's interesting.
Yeah, right. I'm just hoping my son can be independent enough to not need group home, but I still want him home.
Yeah, me too. I want him to be independent. I don't, you know, that's not what I don't want, but I just can't see him being in a group home. I just can't see it.
Yeah, I agree. It's not like, I want her to be as independent as she can. And I mean, even if she was high functioning and she told me, you know, she wanted to go to the group home, it would still crush me. That would not be my choice. But yeah, definitely we want the independence, but we don't want to lose our babies.
Okay, wait a minute. Phone ringing.
Okay. That is what we're going to do. We're going to do that for Ralph. Sorry, something else. That is what we are going to do for Ralph. We don't have a mortgage. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making sure the taxes get taken care of for him. Taxes get paid.
Yeah. And that's good because with the loss of the parents, to still be able to stay in the same home is one less change, huge change. And knowing that they always have the house to live, you know, they always have a place to live. Danielle said, oh, sorry. Yeah, Rob and I want to have our own start and we don't like it. I mean, yeah, have our own start. We don't like it here. I'm thinking she means new start.
Oh, to Ohio. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I was telling you I live in Connecticut. I thought you asked. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So it went with the comment after. Yeah. So I didn't know. Yeah. Okay. Connecticut.
Where Mr. Charles is. What part of Connecticut?
Yeah, that's right.
What part of Connecticut do you live in, Steve? Yeah, I'm in Hamden, which is just north of New Haven. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed, Charles. Words are words. In the meaning behind the words that matters so much. Like the teacher of mine used to say, not the what, but the why.
Yeah.
It would set Brandon back. It would send Brandon back living in a group home. He can live independently at home.
Yeah.
Oh, it would set Brandon back. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it would set Brandon back living if he was to live in a group home, because he can live independently at home. Pam, Brandon, and me are coming and moving in with you, hubby and Ralphie. He says that to you, Pam. So you better be expecting Lori and then Brandon.
Okay.
And I can't see. It's funny because it's not showing up on my Facebook for some reason. So I know that psychiatry wasn't popular in the 50s, 60s, and that that family dynamics were different. People were different. People were more worried about reputations and embarrassment if a family member had signs of intellectual disabilities. So everything was labeled as mental retardation and immediately hospitalized in a state facility.
Yeah, I can see that. People going to the mental.
Yeah. And that used to be the what they would do most often. That's why, you know, increasingly you see more and more special needs, but it was a point in time when they were doing that. And in Japan, for example, they're still not ready to openly admit that there's autism in their family.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm not going to say none of them do, but yeah, it's a it's not like it is here.
Yeah.
Yes, COVID made it so hard for my daughter to adjust. She regressed so much. Her behaviors got so bad. Yeah, just like I said. Yeah, that was the biggest thing that we've seen, I think, Nita, when COVID happened.
Yeah.
A lot of the posts were about regression.
Yeah.
Has your child regressed? And I felt like there was a big dip. And then once they kind of got used to some things, some of them were able to, get used to it and acclimate.
Yeah, and what depends on the kid's level of comprehension.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing that we've seen, I think.
Being able to understand what's going on in the world, why things have changed.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I think that affected it. Yeah. No, away from my parents, our own starting life. Oh, okay. She said they have no privacy. They live too close to her. Great news. New Haven is close to me. Hi, Charlie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you're in the New Haven area too. Yeah. I'm in Hamden. So yeah. Okay.
And Loranda, Pam says, oh, sorry. Loranda, Pam says, okay, come on, honey. I mean, yeah, Loranda, Pam, yeah. Make sure I said that right. No mortgage, a blessing, right? But I'm moving in with Pam later, so we're just starting our own group home. Right? It'd be like, my kid ain't living in a group home, but we all live together.
We all live together. One big happy family.
Not sure why I don't know why either, because it's not showing up in the group. But yeah,
group? Both groups.
Oh,
or?
now it showed up. Now it showed up. Yeah, I see, Dinah. It's the parent support group. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I can see that one. I can't see some of them though. So sounds good to me. Pam says. So 3 mama bears with 3 great kiddos. Gonna be a big party. Okay, my sweets, all of you gotta go now. Work tomorrow. Okay, thanks, Loranda. Bye.
See you later, Loranda.
All right, good night, Loranda.
We all live with Pam, right? Okay. I know, right? She said the same thing.
Waterbury. She was.
Oh yeah, Sorry.
Waterbury.
Waterbury. Okay, Waterbury. That's for you. Yeah, that's not too far from here. About a 45-minute drive from where I'm at.
Close.
Maybe not even quite that far. Depends on traffic.
Okay. So Nita, you want to? I don't know if you were going to send the link or what you want to do.
An hour and a half. So we can put in the link for the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna put it here in the chat area. So anyone who wants to come in and join us for any last words, you are welcome to do so. Yeah, because I need to get myself, I don't know why my camera won't come on.
Oh, nice. She's willing her home. Dinah's willing her home to Nathaniel, but under guardianship, her daughter can estate manage. Nice. And there's the link if somebody wants to type it in or Charles wants to. Do you type it in the addresses all the time, Charles? Hey, Michelle.
Well, I've done that in the past, but this time what I did was I copied the link from the message you sent me, and then I went into Google Chrome and pasted it in there. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Charles.
And hi, who else is with us?
Hey,
Pam.
Hi guys, look, I have my autism shirt on today.
Oh, nice.
all right.
Oh, and here comes Ralph.
All right, so Pam.
Hi, Ralph.
Hi, Ralph.
And who else?
Boy, the minute he heard your voices, he just came running out of his bedroom.
Now, you guys, I'm gonna need a picture of you in your shirts. So
I know, and I promise I will. I have look at the stress in my face. I tried to take a couple pictures and I didn't approve of them, so I will take some this week. I promise.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Look at Mr. Charles.
He's doing it right now.
He's like,
Oh well, yeah. He's getting it done. I love my shirt. I really love the green one.
They are nice. I like that color too.
Yeah, I want to get my husband one and Ralph James one next week. So that's my plan.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the kids because I promised to get our babies a shirt. So I'm gonna try to get those in order just for them. So
yeah. Well, I'll order one next week on our payday. So
Me too, once I get paid.
Yeah, I just took my picture of me, so I'm gonna post it.
okay, awesome, Mr. Charles. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is the end. I don't know what's wrong with my camera, y'all. My son did have my laptop. The camera is on. It's shining, but I can't, for some reason, StreamYard is not allowing me to show.
Did you try link out?
I may have to reboot it. What's the problem?
Yeah.
My daughter is about to show me the problem. Let's see if she can figure it out.
I thought you were choosing not to be on camera. That's what I thought.
There it is.
My daughter. My
Okay.
daughter.
oh, there you are.
Did you have to slide the little thing at the top?
She pushed the button.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of scary when our kids know more than we do about
Right.
stuff.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I thought you were deciding not to get on the camera.
Oh no, I was trying to, but I just said forget it. I'll just
Okay.
Let's go around some last words, inspiration, or anything you want to say, Mr. Charles. You can go first.
Well, just say, I enjoy being in this group, and hope I can be an encouragement to parents here. I know your kids are at various levels on the spectrum, but I hope still that I can be some inspiration to parents of kids on all levels of the spectrum.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And we appreciate you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
For sure.
Michelle, last word.
I would say just keep your heads up. About it. Just keep going.
Dannon.
Thanks, Michelle.
We were talking so much about the words people use and whatnot, and no matter what the words other people use, no matter what meaning they have behind those words they use, doesn't diminish the greatness in you in any way, shape, or form.
Awesome.
That's right. That's right. And, Charles Dinah says thank you. Okay, sorry.
Oh, my turn? Okay. Well,
Quentin.
so I'm just going to say how grateful I am for this group, because I know with transitioning Ralph, and look at me, I'm already tearing up. I cry every time I even talk about it. Signing the paperwork, looking at the paperwork, I cry. So, yeah, I'm going to need you all during that time so I don't become...
And we're here for you.
Yeah. We are.
I'm a crier.
Pam, you're just like me, Pam. That's why I can't say anything. You're just like me.
Yeah, I cry every time, and I'm losing, or Ralph James is losing his advocate in 3 weeks because she took another job. So now I'm not even going to have that person that's been working on this with me for a while to finish it out. So I'm sad to lose her. Rainbows has decided that they're not going to advocate for kids over 18. So we're going to look for a different place to go through, but she has all the paperwork done and ready. So, I need to sign some things.
Before we get to you, Kate, let's welcome Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, everybody. I'm trying to get Quentin in here. Say hi.
Hi, Quentin.
Hi, Quentin.
This is Quentin.
Hi.
Quentin's 21, and he went out of the transition program. Well, he didn't really come out of it. We were mid his senior year, after 8 years of high school, and he was supposed to go somewhere else, and that just didn't happen. So with everything being closed and all the state agencies, so right now we're at like an appeals process to the high court in CT.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh.
Because he liked to be in the community. He had a great transition program in high school where they took him Meals on Wheels and different things, which that would have carried him over when he came out. But that didn't happen. So now he's been home all this time, and I beg of anybody, if you know anybody, just from my personal experiences, don't let them tell you when your kid is in high school, because these lists are unbelievable.
Yeah,
they're
went
unbelievable.
8 years. We were on the list for 8 years. So
we've been on it too, but when we found out that we were on the list started in our area in 2002.
Yeah, same.
So I was like, so by the time you think you're going to give my young adult now some services, I mean, what are you going to be, 30, 35? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, somebody's ready to talk.
That's my puppy. Sorry, he's having really bad behavioral issues. He's in training and he's just not grasping anything. So we have to keep him in the cage lately. Yeah, he's a year old.
This is the Autism and Us group, Quentin, that I joined.
And yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad.
Oh, did Charlie leave? Charlie's from Connecticut, Quentin. He lives in Hamden.
Oh, hey.
I don't know where he went. Charlie, right? Oh, yeah. Right there. Say hi, Charlie.
Oh, hey, Charlie.
Yeah, me, yeah. Oh, hi. Quentin, you said?
That's Quentin, yes.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt, so when it's my turn, just let me know.
Hi, Kiyomi.
Oh,
she just had my face. Yeah. So, Kate, last word.
Hey guys, just wanted to come on and say hi. Want to let you all know that you guys have a great week. Just keep pushing through whatever obstacles you're facing. It's gonna get better. I had a really bad, rough weekend this Friday. I was working in the house on an 8-foot ladder. I fell and smashed my head.
Oh, funny.
So I have a unicorn-sized bump over here that I have been working with, trying to get it to go down. And I had to hide it with makeup for photos yesterday. So whatever happens, I just keep pushing forward, never give up, and it will always get better. It may not, be tomorrow, may not be the next day. Just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening and coming on and saying, well, what is next week? Not week after next, we won't be on, but next week, right? What is today?
Yeah, I think it is. Wait, no,
16th.
tomorrow's the 17th. It is next week, I think.
It's next
Memorial. So for Memorial Day, that some weekend, that Sunday, we won't be on.
Okay.
But we will return the next week for some more Let's Talk Autism.
Okay.
Memorial Day.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. We're gonna shut it down. Take a break.
That'll be
Oh,
good.
no. It's 2 weeks out.
2 weeks?
Because it's the 31st, right? I
We
think it's the
will-
31st, right, Charles?
We will be here next week.
Yeah.
Right? Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty
'cause
sure.
next week will only be like I don't know.
24th.
The 24th.
4th will be that Monday.
23rd. The 23rd would be next Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this Sunday, yeah.
We'll be here next Sunday, but Sunday after.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay. So
thank you everybody for joining us this evening. Another good session, and we'll be back next weekend, same time, same place.
All right.
Everybody have a good week.
Bye.
Be blessed.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice meeting you, Quentin.
Nice meeting you too.
Bye
Bye, Quentin.
Bye bye. We'll
everyone.
see you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.